up, doll collectors, hobbyists, fabs, and besties? I'm Toya, an adult doll collector. Welcome to my miniverse. Have you been watching Barbie Style on Instagram? Because I have. I'm kind of obsessed. Where Barbie has this amazing house and all of these cute little minis that aren't always available for purchase. Good thing we're crafty. And yes, this mini Barbie Land house is totally inspired by Barbie Styles house. There's a video with free printables. And we totally plan on making new mini furniture as soon as we can. But right now, I want to make something inspired by the Barbie Krispy Kreme's collab. There was this little video of Brooklyn holding a pink donut box. While I'm a fruits and veggies kind of girl, my dolls totally need those donuts. So I made an inspired printable that will be available on our blog, myfroggystuff.blogspot.com, to download and print for free. And about our blog, all of our printables are arranged in albums. Just click on the topic you want to see all the available printables, and then you can just click on those, click on the 3 dots in the corner to download and print. If the links are tripping, you can go to the main page and find a post. By using the search at the top, then the printables along with a video will be listed down below. If not, I just haven't got to it yet, and I'll get to it as soon as I can. If you have more questions, be sure to drop a comment down below on a recent video. Now back to the craft table. Let's make some donuts so they have time to dry. I'm using Model Magic, which is an air dry clay. All I have right now is a little white, so that's what we're using. I take a small amount and roll it into a ball. I take a paintbrush. I'm going to use the end as a tool to help make our donut. First, I flatten the Model Magic just a little. Then I take the end of the paintbrush and we're just going to push it right through the center of our little shape to make a hole in the center of the donut. Remove the paintbrush and then let's just sculpt the excess clay to make it nice and smooth. Trying to make sure it is round and we get that classic donut look. Once we get the look that we want, let's sit it down, repeat to make 12, then allow them to dry. While waiting, I printed the donut box on cardstock. I might have to separate these two printables, depending on if you want to use regular paper to build this. Let's cut out the box, cutting on the outside line and around the tabs. Then fold on the lines. I'm just using my dotting tool first to make a little indent along those lines to make it easier to fold and get nice straight lines. Then we're going to take this center tab and glue it to the light pink right here on the inside on both sides. Then glue the other tabs to the sides on the bottom and then the tabs at the top to make our inspired donut box. Uh-oh, those words are totally upside down and I could use a little bit more space on the sides so that it could close a little easier. I'll be right back. Better. Now that we have our box, we need donuts. I let the Model Magic dry overnight. We can use chalk pastels or dry brush on a little paint to brown them. I'm dry brushing on a honey brown acrylic paint, building up the color on the top and on the bottom, leaving it a little light around the sides. I mix gloss Mod Podge in the tiniest drop of paint to make a glaze to add to the top and going around the sides. I'm trying to make it as even as I can. Allow it to dry to make a classic glazed donut that we can place inside our donut box. Let's mix dark chocolate acrylic paint and gloss Mod Podge to make chocolate icing or frosting. Add a little bit to the top of a few donuts going all the way around. Take craft foam and we're going to cut a small piece, then cut it into even smaller pieces, and then even smaller pieces and then even smaller pieces. To make sprinkles, I added blue sprinkles, lavender, white, and green. Add our foam sprinkles into the wet paint. I'm just using the tip of the paintbrush to help me out and try to evenly add the colors of the sprinkles all the way around the top of the donut. To make a chocolate donut with sprinkles. Now we just need to let it dry. While waiting, let's cut thin strips of pink craft foam, then twist them and glue the two ends together to make a loop that we can glue onto the top of one of the donuts. I hold it in place for a minute while it dries. I take a scrap of leftover cardstock and let's cut out some small little glasses. That kind of looks like sunglasses. Let's add a little bit of blue paint right in the center. I add a little glue onto our donut right where we connected the ends of the craft foam. Then add our little paper sunglasses. Seal it with Mod Podge and allow it to dry. While waiting, let's take a piece of paper, cut it into 1.5-inch strips, wrap the paper around a glue stick, adding a little glue along the way, then continue rolling it until you reach the end. Continue gluing on paper until you get the width that you want. I did about 3 layers. Cut out the tumbler printables, wrap and glue down the largest one around our paper, trim off the excess, making sure the logo is in the front. I cut another strip of paper at 1 inch. Let's wrap it, going around the top. I did about 2 layers, then glue on the shorter printable, lining up those chevrons. Glue leftover paper on top, trim off the excess glue stick, take a paper clip and unfold it, then bend it to make a handle, push it into the side. I used a little glue to hold it in place, add another piece of paper clip on top for a straw to make a miniature Barbie Stanley inspired tumbler. Once all of the donuts are dry, we should have a total of 12, 4 in each flavor. We can add them to the donut box for the dolls to enjoy, giving us some Barbie style inspired minis. This is so much fun. Okay, let us know what else you would like to see in the comments down below. Thank you for joining us while we made some inspired minis. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram at My Froggy Stuff, the Frog Vlog, and Bella of My Froggy Stuff. And we will see you next time.